I'm here with DJ Bri Mafia. I'm here with Mani Dee.
Boom, boom.
Introduce yourself real quick.
What's going on, friends? DJ Bri Mafia.
And I'm just Mani Dee.
No, it's Mani motherfucking Dee.
It's Mani motherfucking Dee.
And as y'all know, Bri Mafia, Mani Dee, they big in the community, the music,
Do not give me that much fucking credit.
the
It's
underground
just me.
scene.
Nah, yo, one of the most fire curators, managers, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Give her flowers. Brr, 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 brr.
Brr, brr.
Mani Dee and
I be
friends.
trying.
So I mean, let's get straight to it. Y'all want to get straight to it?
Let's go ahead.
Sure.
All right. So pay to play. You know what I'm saying? This is what this episode is about. Pay to play. You know, like not a little debate, but not too crazy. You know, we all friends here, but
Are we really friends?
that's a
I
deep
would-
question.
I
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Oh my
I would
god.
definitely say we friends.
Nah, I'm messing with you.
Yeah.
All right, so you feel so if a promoter is throwing a show, right, and the artist, right, he wants the artist to pay like $100 to perform, right,
Okay.
and then it's other incentives like the artist sells tickets, right. Do you feel like the artist shouldn't have to pay to perform?
You want to go first?
Go first.
I think you should go first.
Okay, straight up, it's off of the integrity of the promoter in order to push sales of the show. It's not up to the artist. So if the promoter or the curator did the work to build relationships with the venue, they wouldn't have to worry about the money on the back end. And if you wanted to invest in the artistry of artists, you wouldn't make them pay to perform, because are you using them in order to make a profit, or are you using your platform in order to highlight them and give them a profit? So that's really like the bottom line of it. Is like me, for instance, like Mani, I did a show with Songbird. I don't speak on my deals at Songbird because I know that not everybody has that luxury of doing the work that I do with Songbird, knowing how to curate a drink menu, knowing how to monetize sales on social media, and having those conversations with the event manager, with the general manager, staff, security, making sure the line, people just want to book a venue. Venues be like, who are you? And because they don't know you, and because they don't trust that you'll bring people in, they charge you a booking fee, and then you got to recoup. But if niggas did the work to build those relationships and actually support venues and understand how to sustain them, you wouldn't be playing catch up all the time. So, like, it's not up to artists to bring people in, especially if you try and book them. It's up to you to bring people in. People should trust your brand, be like, yo, Mani Dee and DJ Bri Mafia and for the DMV throwing a show, we gonna go just because it's them, not because of the artist. That's why niggas don't do the work they supposed to. So, in me, pay to play is like, pay to play is never reasonable in any circumstance, unless it's like a gradual group of artists or friends that want to monetize and they say, hey, I'll put in this money in order for us to recoup or sell tickets or something like that. But if you're a promoter and you're reaching out to an artist, you want to book them and you're telling them they got to pay or sell tickets, that's absolutely off the line. Like that's out of line, off the record. Like, that is terrible.
But is it so bad though? Like,
Yeah, I think it's terrible.
In this economy?
Yeah, I think it's terrible.
In
this,
In this economy, you would want someone to reach out to you and say, I want to book you for a show. You can barely pay your bills as is, and I have to scrape up money to perform for 10 minutes. I don't know what the crowd looks like. I don't know who's in here. Why would you want to pay for that?
right.
What if I don't make my money back?
And then it's like there's no grace or anything too. Like, promoters be like, oh, when are you gonna post on your page? Like, sometimes posting, if you know your algorithm and you're following like me, promoters try to do that with me. I'm like, bro, you know, I be having like 4 gigs a week. You think I'm going to prioritize your gig over the 3 gigs I have before yours? No. Like, everybody knows I DJ damn near every day. And they know that I post in the order. Unless it's like a big show, like Project Pat or something like that, where it's like, yeah, that would make sense. Like, put down your calendar type shit. But if it's something slight where niggas know I'm like at Looking Glass every Monday, Wednesday, Songbird or, you know, DC9 or wherever, like, I'm not going to put an event over another event. Sports like, are you going to post? Are you going to put on your page? Just because I post on my page don't mean niggas gonna come.
Right.
What are you doing for niggas to come?
Right.
Like, why am I doing all the work for you? So not only am I getting paid to perform, you want me to pay to perform, now I got promo? That's a lot of work.
Right.
Again, especially if you don't
sell my tickets.
Especially if you don't get proper assets. Like, we gave Kilo and all them their own visuals, like their own reels, their own flyers, like, and we were like, just post when you want to, like post when you want to, and just make sure you put the ticket link in your bio.
She literally put in a message. She was like, the promotion is not up to you guys, it's up to us.
Yeah, it's not up to artists to promote. That's our job. Like, it's our job to get people in the venue to come see them, and we paid deposits the day we asked them.
Yep.
Like
50% up front.
Want to do a show? 50% same day of show.
You get the other half an hour before you go on stage, or earlier than that. I think we had our deposits paid maybe like 10 a.m.
And we recoup from that off of ticket sales. We almost, Songbird is $250 and we sold 235 tickets. So that's because of the work we did as promoters and curators.
And it wasn't something we just woke up and was like, oh, we wanted to do. I hear her up in December and that show was in March. I hear her up Christmas like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, it took us 3 months to execute that show.
So, yeah.
Yep. People just get a venue and get a date and think, oh, who can I get in here that will bring in people versus who are the people you can bring in on your own? Who are you? And like in these who are you? Not go on your page and like, I don't see how people be promoting shows and when artists perform, they don't even go to shows.
You gotta know who you're booking. You don't just book people just to book them. You book people that's in the same demographic. If you do, let's say, alternative trap, and then you want to book a gospel singer, those two crowds don't mix.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to use that as an example, but they don't mix. You have to know your crowds.
Yeah.
You can have 4 different types of groups, but you got to figure out how you going to monetize off of it. How do you promote it so that everyone feels comfortable in the same space?
How's it going to mesh? How's it going to, coordinate and correlate? Yeah.
And when I think of pay to play, I'm a deep thinker. So I'm thinking of who do you need to pay back and why am I paying you so that you need to pay them back? Mm-hmm. Am I paying you because you owe the venue? Am I paying you because you owe security? Am I paying you because you owe your bartender? Why am I paying you up front?
Yeah, let me hop in right there. So say that is the case. You feel me? What's necessarily wrong with that? If
that's not my problem that you owe people.
So I get the problem, right? Y'all saying it's like a bad curated show, like the lineup doesn't even make sense, right?
That could be one situation.
You're saying they reached out to the artist, like the artist is not hitting them up. Mm-hmm. So I am kind of on your side. So
that's like me. I don't know you from a can of paint, and I say, Niro, I would love to book you for a show,
right?
But I need you to pay me $100 up front. If you don't want to pay me $100, you need to give me 20% after the show. How can I fucking do that? I think I said that wrong, but how can I do that? I don't know you. I don't have a rapport with you. I don't know anything. I'm literally leaping off of faith. You could be spending your last $100 to perform and only 2 people show up.
I'll give you an example. The only time where it's okay to pay to play, because I actually almost did this last week. So I'm from Delaware. Sukiana's from Delaware, and Suki was doing a show in Delaware. Now, I know the promoter because I met him when I did Paco Panama's show at Privilege Lounge a couple months ago. And because I don't deem myself a rapper and because I don't have a following in Delaware, I was going to pay $30 a song to perform. Also because that's just my home state. I think that would have been great for me. And also I feel like that would have been supporting of her. So I think that that's the only instance where it's like if you reach out your way to do that and offer, so be it. But like, an example with like some of the promotions or shows that I did, like having like a huge headliner and then like I'm getting paid the DJ and then like openers have to pay like $500 to $1,000 to like open up. That sometimes I don't necessarily agree with because I feel like the promoter could do the proper work to figure out what artists in the area align with the headliner that they know will bring in a crowd, and they could actually make a great return off of like selling out and having those people come to see them, because people also don't correlate like absolute support with like drinks. And like say I'm more inclined because say I go to a show, I'm like, yo, I know Trilla is about to open up. Like she goes on at that time. I'm gonna go to the bar, I'm gonna grab a drink, versus just being in the crowd and be like, who do random ass openers? People don't even look at like the value or like the profit and what they can get if they like do the work. But those are the only instances where I feel like you could pay to play is if like you're doing something that's like in support of something, or if you know that you want to go out your way to perform and give yourself that outlet. But like $30 for a song is okay. $500 to $1,000 to perform when that promoter is giving that headliner 25 bands, not okay. They just trying to recoup from what they're paying that headliner.
That's
so
the word I'm looking for. Yes.
Recoup. Yes. But what if they just want to put a show together? Like, hey, I see you rapping. You might need some exposure. We trying to get our shows popping.
Well, if you want to get some exposure, they shouldn't be paying. That should be you doing off the muscle.
Right.
Should be doing it based off of community. Like,
Yeah.
I say it's predatory off of the simple fact that you playing with people's dreams. You know that I'm hungry and you know that I'll do anything to perform at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing with me. Again, how many people are going to be in that room? Can you assure me that I am walking away with at least 2% of a new fan base?
And it's like, what do you get out of it? Like, do you get anything out of just like paying to perform? Like, what are the incentives? Like, are you going to offer, do I get like, say, you know, if tickets are, say, okay, you have to incentivize it. So like, say you do put up the 25 or whatever to perform. Do I get to bring 3 friends on a guest list? Do I get 3 drink tickets? Do I get a piece of merch or something? Like, I feel like if you are going to do that, there has to be some kind of return. You know, if you're just paying and like all you get to do is get on stage, like you don't get like a sound check, you don't get visuals on the projector, you know, you don't get to have like a DJ or somebody that you can communicate with. Like, if you're really just paying somebody and they throw you on stage, that's exploiting them. And that's not investing in their artistry. But if you say, hey, if you do make like, and a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't do that. But I feel like if you do the pay to play, it needs to be a more innovative route like that, where it's like, hey, I have this opportunity. Unfortunately, I have to wait for ticket sales. But if you are able to pay this $25 for a slot, I can guarantee you a guest list of 3 people, 3 drink tickets. I give you a piece of merch, and I'll coordinate with the DJ in order to make sure you have a phenomenal set.
Or, you know, you could just be honest with people and say that you can't afford to pay them.
You can always do that too.
My very first show was pre-pandemic. I could not afford to pay the people that I had perform, and I want to say I had over 11 performers. But here was the catch. All of the money that was made, I didn't benefit from it. The venue didn't benefit from it. The artist didn't benefit from it. It was all donated to one school in Baltimore City. So with me being honest, that turnout came out great. It's just like, I can't afford to pay you, but it's going to a great cause.
Great cause.
Like, I don't know, honesty and accountability, like, that mean a lot.
And integrity. A lot of people don't be doing shit with good intent, and they be in shit for themselves. It don't be for a community, like you said. And that's what really be the problem. Like, a lot of people don't align with what's going on. Like I can't stand when these promoters come and do these big shows and they want the artist to open up, and it's just like, be like Earl, be like Mike, and bring out El Custo and bring out Wi-Fi God, and Chaz is doing a show this weekend with me. Chaz French and Friends. He's bringing Eddie Vance, but he has Soda and Butch Dawson on board. That's such a great,
combo.
Great
Yeah,
combo. With
Well, what
DMV
about
and
the people
Baltimore?
that's not really there yet in the industry? Like,
You can make your way
they
there.
coming from, not to say Amazon, but they just coming from working. They got like one track. They don't really know about Soda yet. They don't really know, you know what I'm saying? They don't really know anything about the local industry yet. And they see a fly like, man, fuck it, I'm just trying to see who I can meet.
Well, I feel like a lot of artists do that too. So many artists DM me and they're like, yo, Bri, I'm trying to perform. And my first question is always, what's the last show you went to? Because, like, you cannot receive support if you don't give support. And some people just think I'm just going to throw them on bills. And I'm just like, well, you got to support the people that are already being highlighted in order for me to highlight you, because these are people I see all the time. Like, the DMV in Baltimore has done a great job of supporting each other as of lately. But you and my DMs just being like, yo, I'm trying to get back performing. I always ask, what's the last show you went to? You should probably hop out to this local show. You should probably go to an open gym. You should probably go to an 808s. You should probably go to one of these. You should probably maybe even AV sessions in the DMV. Like, go to one of these things.
Love and hip hop.
Yeah, go to one of those things first. Network.
You never know who you'll meet.
You never know who you'll meet. Network first. Meet people. People like, oh, it's DJ Bri Mafia. Like, you know how many artists I know? Like, and I'm not going to put any artist over anybody else, but, like, I do make sure that, like, I align my community work with the people that really are reciprocating that energy. So, like, yeah, you got to come out first and support niggas before I be like, just throw you on a bill. I'm not going to do it just because.
I'm not going to say it's begging, but it's given entitlement.
Oh, absolutely.
People deem social media followers and people that they know that has, what is the word I'm looking for? Is it presidency? They think that that's more important than them actually putting in the work. If no one knows you here, you can't come to me and be like, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. I don't know you.
Right.
But they can pay to play.
No,
But that
because
ain't
I wouldn't take
pay to
the
play.
bread.
The energy not going to line, because they pay to play and then the crowd going to be like, who is this?
We've seen it happen in
That's
real
their chance.
time.
That's their
Yeah.
chance.
I've literally seen it happen over the summer in real time, and we just all stand in the crowd like, who is this person?
Or you
Right.
can always just align with other artists and be like, hey, you know, I really like your music, or work with niggas first. Cause say you do a song and then you got perform.
So pay for a feature.
Not you only got pay, just see if it aligns. Like
Yeah.
you don't always got to pay for everything. You know, sometimes the reward is not always monetary. Like you never know, and I feel like that's just an energy here as well. Like I feel like people were absolutely not as receptive of doing that here before. Like, hey, like let's hop on a song, like, or hey, like let's collab. But now niggas doing that shit more than ever,
Yeah.
way more than ever
The
right now.
outcome's been crazy.
Yeah,
So what do y'all think about like videographers, like, and they prices, like,
That is non-negotiable.
non-negotiable?
That's non-negotiable. You pay what you feel like you're worth.
yeah, absolutely.
If you feel like you're worth $455.75,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna pay $455.75.
Most of the time though, niggas already have like they creative circles of that for real. Like I can't even hold you. Like Stafford does all my shit off the strength.
Yeah.
Cause he, you know, uses my studio and stuff with Nick. So like, I, you know, just like that alone, like
Some people work on a barter system.
Yeah, I'm so for the barter system. Cause cash and all that shit. I don't know if y'all seen that new movie,
Oh God.
that Obama movie.
Nah.
Yeah,
Do
What?
not
That
get her
better-
started.
you
Was
better
is that
start.
with a chef or something in the ocean?
Well, that happened
bad,
in real
Rock.
life. That happened in real life, but he got
Aren't
a
you telling
movie,
the movie?
that just came out. It's really pretty much about like, you know, it's a cyber attack on the U.S. and you can't use the internet, you can't use the Wi-Fi, you can't use satellites and shit. And so,
You basically have to navigate life without
yeah, you gotta
these
navigate
items.
life, and then you can't use Apple Pay and Cash App and shit. So if you don't got cash, and then if you do have cash, how you gonna use it?
Right.
So you gotta go back to a traditional bartering system. And
Right.
I always do that. Like sometimes people can't accommodate my rates, and I'm doing like a pop up or something. I'm like, well, just give me this bread and give me some shirts or something. Give me some
Yeah.
clothes or like this. How I got most of these clothes.
Yeah, that motherfucker hard.
Thanks. Yeah, what?
Who that?
This Paradise. I got just some brands. The Ox, Baltimore, Slum Paradise, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Love a good Slum Paradise.
Slum Paradise, and I have Paradise with a Y. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I got my Paradise bag. But yeah, I'm so for the bartering system. Like, I can, you know, say sometimes people can't, you know, afford these rates or whatever. I'm like, well, I could do this for you. I can do that for you. I can take pictures for you. I can do videos for you. Hell yeah. I love a bartering system.
Yeah.
I mean, you profit, I profit. It don't always have to be monetary.
Yeah.
Everybody eats and everybody wins.
I've been having more fun like with this shit. Like once it stopped having to be so transactional every time I turn
I
my
told
camera
you.
on. You know what I'm saying? Like I met Soda, I met you, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I met you feel me? I ain't know y'all at the beginning of the year. But I knew y'all.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And now look,
Right.
Now look at us.
we all at the table.
So going back to the point, like, so what do y'all think a new artist needs to do, like, to avoid predatory like practices? Well, no, we didn't even get to like, you know how like in the pandemic, like it was rappers like Jada Kids,
They was scamming.
Neo, like yo, I see you
It
working,
wasn't them
fam.
doing that shit. Some of them wasn't running their
Oh, we
social
talking about
media pages.
the CD scam?
Pay to
Or-
play.
Nah, they would hit you up like, I see you working. I see you. We
Oh,
should
I
work.
see those DMs with my artists all the time.
That shit it's not them running their pages.
Yeah.
And you gotta think about it. Music industry just as broke right now. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists couldn't tour. A lot of artists don't have no damn collaborations, brand endorsements, and deals and stuff. They ain't making no real bread. You're not making no real bread from streaming. Making real money from shows, from touring, from merch, collaborations. You know what I'm saying? Business, brand deals. So like them niggas will, you know, if a artist can get you to, hey, send me $500 and all, I can really invest in your craft.
Put on
That's
my
that
story.
motherfucker nigga A&R and some shit.
My
Being
favorite
funny.
My favorite pay to pay scheme this year was
This year.
this
This
year. There's a
year.
few of them, but this year, one of my artists wanted to open up for another artist. Won't say any names. I text the promoter and I'm like, hey, you know, what is the deal? You pay $50 a song. Winner gets to open up for Rock Nation.
Your Rock Nation is so big.
The artist is not even signed to Rock Nation. So how does that work?
Right.
So I'm sitting there and I'm just reading the text message. I nicely deleted it and kept it pushing.
I got one for you. I thought I was DJing for Sexy Red a couple months ago.
Gosh.
No, they ain't get you.
Oh, they didn't get me, but they definitely got my mans.
They got
It was supposed to be a go-go, and she was supposed to be coming to like do a special guest or perform, but who booked it was somebody that was affiliated with her but wasn't part of her management. So like they could prove that they knew her. So that was really early in the early stages of her career, where somebody can get on Instagram be like, I know her, like, you know, we can bring her in, da 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 da. Took that deposit and then heard from them since they like, oh, Bri, we think we got. And I'm like, damn. So then I did my research and I actually found Sexy's like real A&R, her real manager, her real DJ and shit. And like I know who is really on her team, and I'm actually connected with some of them. But yeah, like that is also an example of people like not properly vetting or knowing like who to talk to and who is the right person to book and what's legit and what's not. And niggas can easily say they part of something or affiliated with something and scam you like shit. It happens all the time.
Yep. Comprehension is key.
And discernment.
Yeah.
So like what's the new rapper starter pack? Like try to tell them like who they should like what engineer they should go to, what producer they should go to, what show.
Not to promote myself here. So in a couple of weeks I'm actually coming out with my own Google Classroom, and it has producers that you can book, DJs that you can book, videographers, photographers, how to register your ASCAP, how to register your BMI.
Love that.
Proper social media etiquette. Like, I dropped the link when it's ready.
Yeah,
but
interviews.
Yeah, like, you know, because some people, they don't have people like us that'll say, you need to do X, Y, and Z. So let me help you so you don't have to get scammed trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
So
also in the era of like people just truly don't know how to like find new things. Like, you know, people don't know how to find new music. People don't know how to find like shows. Like that's why people have this argument of like hip hop is in this state, and like you just don't know where to go. Like you just don't know who you're aligning yourself with, or what artists or curators or DJs to really, you know what I'm saying, tap in with. Because if you did, you would know where to go. So like that is a great idea. Yeah. I also feel like niggas already know anything I'm part of is like lit. Now I'm always for the community lit shit. So, but I think that depending on, you know, I think that artists, depending on like what they want to do, like, do you want to be somebody that, you know, where do you want your music to go? Because I feel like majority of the artists are out of the mainstream idea now. I mean, I feel like TikTok, like, oh, they want to have a following worldwide, but I feel like majority of people understand the importance of being local first and then going global.
Yeah.
And I think that once you just figure out, you know, your crowd or what aligns, like luckily for me, I'm tapped into multiple scenes, but I do know my set scene. Like my set scene is like straight underground, like we don't care for none of that radio, none of that shit. But there are artists that want to get those placements on commercials, get placements on like ads, get placements in movies. Like some people want their music on the radio, or some people just want to do live music.
Some people want to perform.
Some people want, yeah, exactly. Some people just want to perform,
and that's your preference. So, but do not pay anybody to perform.
Don't pay. And then once you find your community, they just really pour into that, and once you plant the seeds, the rest will grow. So but you have to do the work too. A lot of artists don't understand it's not just gonna come to you. You got to do the work as well. So where to find it is like tap in, do your research, and then go from there. Go to Motor House, go to Nightlife Studios, go to Current Space, go to Floaters. Absolutely.
Yes. We breaking artists.
Yeah. So
I mean,
that's a start right there.
The music industry is like a cafeteria.
Right.
You got to talk to every table.
Right.
Literally.
Getting there a little early some days.
Get in where you fit.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
I talk to every table. Like, there's no limits. There's no restrictions or limits for me.
Yeah. Cause you know my particular story, like I was going through whatever in life, and you feel me, always wanted to rap, but was bullshitting. But then it was like I finally found a job I liked. I was keeping it. Oh, all right, shit, I'm getting 500 this week. Shit, how much niggas charging the videos?
Yeah.
So I paid first video 1,000. Boom. I ain't even want no negotiating. I ain't want to waste your time. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? Did like a few of those. My girl in my ear, like, I don't think you supposed to be going broke like this for this shit at this level. Like, I'm like, nah, hell nah. You don't believe in me. But
some people think that's what you gotta do in order
green.
to.
So as a new artist, your livelihood comes first.
Yeah. Oh, let me land because I want them to go like I think I'm green still. But like that's why you feel me? I just opened up. Like, I was in school learning camera shit anyway, but I just thought it was more like this type shit wasn't the same as music videos and shit. And then, you know, I just stopped paying $1,000, $500. I just bought the camera and just learned from there.
Hell yeah.
And it was easy. Now it's easy for me to navigate through the industry. So that would be my advice.
You invested in yourself.
Right.
Like, some artists don't do that. And then also, like, that's why I take pride in the name, like, OG, because I feel like not every artist is going to be in a position to do so. So there are so many people that know they can hit my line, and I'm going to give them whatever. Like,
I got a text her at 3 a.m.
I got a few people that know damn well they can hit me up for speakers, controllers, cords, anything. I'm like, yo, just go to the house. Like, I guys got somebody on standby at my crib, like, you know, that can, you know, help artists facilitate these things. But, you know, that goes with community as well, because luckily I had that resource when I got here. I had an internship that provided me with everything, and I've always reciprocated that, make sure niggas do the same type shit.
Yeah. Man, hey, this was a great conversation.
This was awesome.
Hey, Jody. Jody. Jody.
Sleeping. I'm crying.
Yeah, but this is a great conversation, man. I'm honored to be in y'all company, for real, for real.
Thanks for having us.
Like, y'all such great people. And
oh, so are you.
Try to be community first.
Here are your flowers.
Yes. Your flowers, take them.
you know, let's do this more. Like, you see the new setup. Like, this
should be some weekly shit.
Let's have fun. Like,
let's talk about your DMs.
My DMs?
Yeah. Talk about my DMs.
Oh, yeah.
Like this. Like, this pay to play with some DM shit.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on in the DMs this week?
Yeah.
You'll never believe it.
So we can go for 10 more minutes if y'all want.
Shit.
Let's do it.
What's up? Let's get a solid yes. Y'all want to 10 more minutes? So what's going on in the DM?
All right, what lane we speaking?
This can go so many ways.
Right, this can go like, we got about 3 different highways we can take.
I heard a lot of married niggas sliding in the DMs nowadays.
Jesus.
I done seen like a lot of different women tweet that shit.
My favorite thing is, does your wife know you're here? Should I tell her that you're here?
Bro, man's got a whole profile picture from this wedding in the DMs trying to suck my toes.
And then it be the crazy like favors they trying to offer. Like,
oh, I blackmail niggas. Give me your EBT card.
You and this EBT.
I'm just, you know how much food stamps work, nigga?
I'm not gonna hold you. I could use some EBT right now.
Exactly. Give me the orange card. You want to sneak and talk to me? I'm leaving here with something.
yeah.
Just like, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like the wives probably on the same shit.
All I'm gonna say is, I'm a blackmail you and still snitch.
Blackmail you and
I'm a still tell.
Jesus.
You're stupid.
Just for the message.
Just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
I just like,
Depends on the situation too, though.
I think people just like,
Sure.
people are just so invested off shit that they see face value and like really don't care if you as a person, and just like, cause like, why you have a wife, like, or you, I don't know, like,
You
why
got
do
the
you,
kitties?
yeah, like you have children.
Shit
like,
hard though. Like,
what's hard?
But it's hard.
Commitment.
You took those vows. You stood
Commitment.
before whatever person or universe you believe in, and you took your vows. That is your problem. That is your
For
commitment.
real. And
You
it's-
shouldn't put anybody through something that you wouldn't want done to you.
yeah.
Facts.
I don't think it was.
But yeah, nah, like, that's just real shit. Like, all right, you done had people spend 5, 10, 6, 7,000 bands for this fucking wedding, and you want to go cheat. Why?
Why?
Cause it's like, you know, when someone asks you how you doing, how you doing? Like, I ain't seen
Okay,
you in a
how you
minute.
doing? Keep
Oh,
it
I'm
moving.
married. I got the job. Like, people just like to fill them boxes for. I think that's why people get married.
Compliments and cheating are 2 different things.
I
Take
think
your compliment and leave.
People live vicariously through what they see on social media, and they just want to be a part of something, and kind of like, I won't say they resent their life, but they probably kind of do. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're all realizing that, like, the dream that was sold to us is not the most ideal and realistic dream in this time. Like, so if you are one of those people that did it right and went to school and got married and got a job and have kids, you know, like, some people may be like, damn, you know, maybe they rushed it and they didn't really get to experience life, and then they jump into DMs of people like me who
Out here living.
fuck them kids.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, it's lit, and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, your lifestyle not aligning with mine. Like, even I'm not gonna hold you. Like, since we talking about DMs and shit, I didn't make this nigga in the DMs though. But like, I don't think that I can talk to niggas with no damn 9-to-5s, bro.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I like the security. Like, if you doing something besides your 9-to-5, I'll take it.
I just okay.
Yeah, it's hard to date.
That's fair.
I mean, because we still gotta again in this economy. How can you take care of me and you can't take care of yourself?
True. I mean, I can take care of me, so it's like
we not tricking. We not tricking on the first day.
I'm just like,
we not tricking
damn,
in the first
Woody.
week. You can't even take me out because like how?
It is hard to date without a job.
Like my lifestyle is like so opposite of that. Like I leave the house at 7 p.m., get to DC 8 p.m., 9 p.m., be out in DC till like 3 in the morning. Do it all over again. But that's my lifestyle. So it's like, you know, I don't know how I'm supposed to like even align myself with a nigga that work.
But what happens when you meet somebody with a 9-to-5 that's willing to come to every gig you have when they get
I
off
ain't
of
met
work?
him yet.
Oh, so you saying you saying you can't date a nigga with a 9-to-5?
I don't think that I can. I'm not gonna say that I
Oh.
can't, but I don't think that I can because yeah.
So
If you meet a nigga with a 6-to-2.
So do you gotta be like a dope boy type shit?
Do not make me yell at her.
I've never been. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Okay.
Never been in love with a dope dealer?
I don't think I've ever been in love with a dope dealer. I don't think I would have. I don't know what you mean by dope. So,
she not from
'cause
Baltimore.
things are-
Break it down.
yeah,
She not
because
from
things are
Baltimore.
legal.
Trapping.
So, I mean, but
want a
mad
nigga
shit
that's
legal now.
Trapping,
Legal trapper.
selling weed out your book bag ain't
Selling
legal.
coke ain't legal.
I didn't say who said. That's what I'm trying to figure out what
shrooms
dope
ain't
is.
legal.
Shrooms legal as shit in DC.
We're in Baltimore.
Okay. I mean,
Selling
I don't think I can
ketamine
do the
and
dope boy.
methamphetamines ain't legal.
I really think that I have to date another artist for real.
Okay.
What if you dating an artist and he mad that your shit flourishing more?
That's a hating ass
That
bitch.
sucks.
Don't get us started. That is a hating ass bitch.
That sucks for real.
You're going to your gigs, but you can't come to mine, bitch. They at the same time. The fuck? What do you mean?
Like, nah, bro. Everybody eats. And then also, like, I feel like I would like it too if, like, we were both artists, but we kept that artistry separate. Like, you know, like, you do you, I do me, and we support it how we can. But, like, I just think that, like, just the timing of it, you know what I'm saying? Or just they would get it better, like, and understand the lifestyle a little bit better. Like, because a nigga would be like, you want me to come out at 10 o'clock and be out till 2 and I got to work at 7 in the morning. I'm just like, what you want me to do?
That's not my problem.
Hey,
Yeah.
what you want me to do?
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I'm like, I like artists, but it's just like, I don't want to go to every gig.
Yeah.
I support you, but it's just like some shit just really not for me. Like,
Yeah.
if you one of them rappers and you like you a ladies man, I don't want to see that.
See me, I want a nigga to come to all my gigs.
Yeah.
I need a biggest fan.
Now, if you
Yeah.
tell me show up, I'll be there. But it's just like I also work a 9-to-5. I do need my sleep. I work a 9-to-5. I go to school. I manage for artists.
Yep.
I don't have the time sometimes. But if you tell me to be there, I make time to be there. Other than that, though,
Real nigga gonna make the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Straight up.
It's 24 hours in a day. You only need 5 of them to sleep.
Yeah.
Do not. You should have put a disclaimer. Do not do this. But
Yeah. So what was you talking about on your live earlier? Like,
Telling
you were
niggas-
live. What did you do?
Jesus.
You
I
you
told
telling on
niggas-
it. What you do?
I was gonna say that. It's so funny. I was gonna follow that. I need niggas to stop telling me they like me.
and you meant like niggas be like, yo, I like.
But I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so sick of that. I'm about to be 31 in 2 weeks. And,
Yeah.
like, what I'm supposed to do with that information? Because I don't like you back. Because I don't know you. You just sliding in my DMs talking about something you like me.
Yeah.
So, like,
What do you like?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you like? You like my voice? It turn you on?
You know my pet peeve? I love when niggas follow me and they get my number and they send me screenshots of myself. That is the easiest way.
I like when niggas send my tweets. I love a nigga that like my tweets because that's the most unhinged me. And if you fuck with that, you fuck with me.
Yeah.
You're a little,
You fuck with me and you fuck with the tweets.
Yo, hey, why women don't like when a nigga call them big money, yo?
What happened?
Cause the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck
Yeah,
would you do
what
some
that
shit like that,
mean?
bitch? You,
Like,
you
say-
watching my pockets?
Say you pull up, you know how you pull it up. Skirt. I'm like, what's up, big money?
Nah, it's giving little money.
It's a while because niggas don't even know. I can have a whole sugar daddy and some shit that be paying for that. Niggas don't even know. Like
black woman, my bad. Go ahead.
Let me tell you a funny story real quick. So one day I went to meet up with her and my car got stolen. Nigga come back to my house. I'm crying, like visibly crying. Sweetheart, you got this nice ass apartment. You just had the nicest car. You got all this money and you crying over it. Nigga, you drive a Chevy Malibu.
Yeah.
I want my car back. Like, what is wrong with you? You don't understand that you're blessed.
Yeah. I know you gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, like nigga, you just fucked. If you ever was gonna get some pussy, you're not getting it now.
Yeah.
You fucked it up. You got some.
I think some niggas don't be knowing what to say, bruh. They think. I think that's some street nigga shit too. You know, like some niggas don't know how to console a nigga. They think that like, especially if they seeing something like that. Oh God! Especially if they see some shit like that, they're thinking like, well, how could you be upset when you have like this? That it's not about that. Like it's something I worked hard for that's got taken from me. So and then I got to sit in the shit that I do have, but still got to think about that. Like that's a lot.
I'm blessed, but it's just
definitely
like
blessed. But
you calling me big money in this sentence, and it's not the time for that.
It's really not the time for that. I feel like big money should be like we going halvesies. Like the energy's matched. Don't call me big money unless I can call you big money. Because if I can't call you big money in return, that big money gonna disappear quick.
Exactly. So don't let the little family sedan fool you.
Crying.
That's what you drive?
I feel like I do.
Oh.
Hey, it's an A to B car. It's not
I know that's right.
Yeah, it's not there forever.
Yeah, or you can pay to play with a car note.
Ooh, I do pay to play. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, it's Florida's TV, DJ Bri Mafia, Mani Dee.
Hello.
I was thinking about in the car, it would be Mani Bri Roll. That's us three. Mani Bri Roll. Like
what is that?
I'm Niro, Mani Bri Roll.
Is that the name of our
Mani Bri Roll
segments when we come in?
Yeah, Mani Bri Roll. We'll work on it.
So wait, what your DMs look like? Don't put us on
my
the spot.
DMs be like, yo,
let's work.
Yo,
I can't afford no studio time because I got a gambling addiction.